Okay. Sound good? Excellent. Hey guys! What a day! What a week! What a 48 hours! I have a lot to talk to you guys about today. Sunset on the final day? Oh, well, you know. Well, final yap anyway. Final chat. I'm just gonna sit down. I thought standing up would make this easier, but, like, it's not. Oh, shit, my mic arm is... What if I bend it towards me? No, then that hides my face. Last broadcast for now, and we're still experiencing technical difficulties, aren't we? Honestly, I can't think with that music. Let's turn it down a bit. Sweet. So, hi for all those coming in. It's very funny to me that some of you have never been to a broadcast before. Hi, hello. I'm going on hiatus until December, so welcome on in. That you are getting the standard Midas experience today. You're just gonna have to wait for more of it, but you have a backlog of things that you can catch up on. I have so much to say. We have to talk about Offkai. We have to talk about Offkai. We have to talk about some things that happened the last 48 hours. We have to talk about future plans, and I do have some explicit permission to talk about where, well, not where I'm going, but what I'm doing for the next, is it 6 months? Hold on. I'm just checking the calendar at the bottom of the computer real quick. How many months away is December? I feel like I should already know the answer. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months, okay. No, because July, 6 months. Okay, yeah, 6 months, 6 months. Shut up. But yes, this will be the last broadcast where we talk to each other for about 6 months. It's a lot. It's a lot. I've gotten used to, you know, chatting with you guys every week. Even if you are a little bit, like, disgusting. It's okay. I can forgive you for it. Where to even start? First, let's catch up on chat. But hi, I'm just... You guys are moving at lightning speed. Oh god, and there's already been supers. Oh, am I gonna be caught up today on supers? How long will it take for me to catch up on supers today? Do you think it'll be reasonable this time? Squire for Hire, welcome. Thank you for becoming a duder. Whack of you to do it on one of the last days, but you know what? You have a backlog of some, members, mornings that you can watch. Brave SJ, thank you for the 10. So sad, Midas is literally dying. I may not understand her throwing herself into the Yosemite? Yosemite? Isn't that like some American bullshit? Super volcano, but I'm not one to question others' beliefs. Godspeed, you crazy yella fella? Okay, okay. DZ, thank you for the 6 MYR. I miss her. It's almost as if she's still here. Jeffrey Epstein. First off, it was lovely seeing you at Offkai. It was a delight. It was an absolute delight. You were a joy. And thank you for the 20. Can't believe Midas is getting sent to Little St. James without me. Godspeed on your new mission. We wish you all the best. Oh my god, my new mission. My new mission. Ah. Mondo, thank you for the 20. Now I got a pee piss boy somewhere else till Xmas, but I guess it's pretty valiant of mine to take on underwater supervolcano off the west coast, even though I personally would let it sink into oblivion. Well, hey, look, if I don't do it, who will? Blood Puma, thank you for the 10. Glad you had fun at Offkai. You will be missed. My Wednesdays, my weeks, they won't be the same. No, but they'll be different. And there are good ways to fulfill your Wednesdays. Somber Epoch. Thank you for the 20. A little bit of effort, I can make quite a list, I imagine. Whee! Quite a list of what? Praj. Thank you for the 1,000 SEK. Every time I see SEK, I think snake. So I'm going to have to say thank you for the 1,000 snakes. Thank you. And it was wonderful seeing you at Offkai. Have a good one, yellow one. I will have as many yellows as I can. Head pats, thank you for the 744. Oh no, head pat 7443. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Thank you for the 5. I heard that you had a run-in with Ness. How did that go? Run-in with Ness. I had a run-in with quite a few people. We will catch up on the Offkai adventures today. Yes. We shall do everything in our power. Next time you see Midas, there will be... Oh, okay. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. It crashed. Ah! I had it set up and everything. Okay, give me a second. What do you mean Steam wants to make changes? Oh, don't tell me I have to set up the thing again. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, I'm already sweating. Ah! I'm blaming Pixie for this one. Oh, okay. That works. Alright, which one of you jokers wants to take responsibility for crashing me? You can't just let me leave gracefully. You have to fuck up my equipment. Come on. Where's the pizzazz? Where's the class? Not here. The frames are dying. Oh my god. Are my frames really dropping that bad? Arius, thank you for the raid. We were doing a charity stream earlier. Ooh, suddenly I feel kind of sick. What do you mean the lag is kind of bad? Are we really going to be playing Fix-It Felix the whole time? Frames are back? Okay. Holy shit. Rick? Okay, we're gonna speed run this. Rick, thank you for the 5. Hi, Midas. I want to be here, but I'm busy with work tonight. Sad. Sneaking in to wish you a good stream and say we'll miss you while you're gone. Hey, well, practice your aim and then maybe you'll hit me. Red Hair Across, thank you for the 5. Bleach blonde hair, nails did, and a diet. Midas on a bimbo maxing arc. You know it. I wanted to be hot shit for Offkai. I don't know if I accomplished that, but I was at the very least acceptable. Right? Like, I was trying really hard. You have no idea. The fact that oh, by the way, I have beef with the people that were posting pictures of me because you guys took beautiful photos of me, which was a shock. But there's one picture out of all the ones I've seen. The only one where I look bad, and that's the one that most people have seen. And I'm like hunched over and I look 50 pounds heavier because for some reason I have a triple stomach roll. That was diabolical of you and I know it was on purpose and I'm going to kill you. Orlando Aguirre. Thank you for the 50. Thank you. I'm going to say any funds made today are going they're going into my drinking fund. They're going into my, I'm gonna crash out and drink. No, I'm kidding. They're gonna go to, like, more important, solid things. Like assets for return in December. Late broadcast? This is the first Yap broadcast I joined. I mean, I don't do streams, but much, yes, Yap ones. Regardless, I wish you luck with your future. I'll simply be watching streams 3 months after they're posted. Good night, y'all. That's very sweet. Thank you. Can't believe Midas is getting taken out behind the barn. Well, white jester! I mean, this is the country. Can you not see the sunset behind us? That's just what happens to animals when they've outlived their usefulness. Hmm? And thank you for the 5. Captain Fox, thank you for the 2. We love Scuff every stream. Well, it's a broadcast. Thank you very much. This is the final broadcast for now. But hey. Prush, thank you for 1,000 more snakes! Close enough. Fair enough. Snatcher, thank you for the 11 euros. Catching up to Supas, not on my watch. Wouldn't be Midas without Scuff. I hate you! I hate all of you! And Dynamite, thank you for the 5 NZ. Been a pleasure watching you. Oh, fuck. Everything just shifted. All the way from the V-Roid days all the way to now. You should be proud. By the way, nearly done with that Midas themed Inquisitor mini. Ooh. I've had many V-Roid days. I'm gonna be so real. I've had multiple identities over time, none of which I've been hiding very well on purpose, because I'm proud of all of them, for the most part. I just don't advertise them. So if you find them, you find them, right? And in all of them, I had a V-Roid phase. And I don't know, I always like coming back to V-Roid. It's got a nostalgic simplicity to it. And anybody that uses a V-Roid has respect in my book. Xander, thank you for the 5, and it was wonderful seeing you at Offkai. I've got your little sticker. I've got your little sticker on my book. Scuffdus never changes. Not on my watch. We're going on a glow-up arc, baby! Whoa! Thank you for the 100 A! Hey, boss! Hey, whoa! I heard that you were taking leave for a while. Just want you to know, in case you're having some brainworms about... Oh, I fucking am. I'm having insane brainworms. You think I'm excited right now, but I am genuinely, like, panicking. I'm feeling kind of manic, because, like, this is it for now. Like, I don't know what December's gonna look like. Everything changes today. I can definitively put a check mark and say this was the last day that things were ever the same. And, you know, that's always a bit scary. If I can wait 2 years for some YouTubers to upload, then I can wait a few months for you to return. See you around, boss. I'll look forward to seeing you again, Will. Adeline, thank you for the 10. Midas, if you die now, I won't be able to keep making the joke that you'll always be older than me after August. And who am I supposed to ask to marry once you're gone? Speaking of, will you marry me? Adeline, as I said at the meetup, no. And it's gonna stay that way. I'm not marrying anyone, anybody. I have a fucking story about the meetup I need to tell you guys about, by the way. First off, like, Vinyl was, again, the MVP of the meetup. I swear to God, we go to the meetup, and Vinyl is so outclassing everybody, myself included, to the point where it's just, like, unironically, it became kind of like the Vinyl meetup. Not a bad thing, by the way. I was also enamored. I was also like, wow, this is fucking great. This is a party. Anyway, I digress. Tommy Brooklyn, thank you for the 2A. Tutorial on how to aura farm like Vinyl. Again, a Vinyl question! Ask Vinyl! I don't know! Logan Egel, thank you for the 2. So sad she was diagnosed with stage 4 Kalimba. Better than leg mice, I suppose. Base Rock Archives, thank you for the 4.99. I will miss you. I'll be around, but I'm very happy to be missed. Adeline, another 10. That's crazy. Lol, take care, boss. I hope you have lots of fun and enjoy yourself. And before I go to sleep and forget, even though you won't accept it, chat, I wish you were able to see how beautiful Midas was. I wasn't beautiful, but I did my very best to be acceptable, and I will take that. I will accept these compliments because I worked very fucking hard to farm them. Hold on, guys. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I might actually shit myself. Hold on. This isn't a joke! I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just literally had, like, really painful stomach cramps for half a second, and then I, like, passed severe gas, and now I'm fine. It's the nerves! It's the nerves! You know what I need? You know what I need? This will make me feel better. Chat, I'm really fucking scared. I'm not even gonna lie. I sound happy and put together, but like I'm really just this is um ugh. I need to mellow. I need to chill. I'm in the sunflower field because I wanted to vibe. I brought out Jack Stober because I wanted to vibe. I wanted this to be cute. I wanted this to be like gentle. And I've done everything but make it gentle. Ah! Oh, okay. Catch up, catch up, catch up, catch up. Okay. Jefferson. Oh, hold on. We're almost caught up. Actually, before we go into Supas, I'm going to move to and look at Twitch real quick. I want to say, um, thank you for Storm Gecko for gifting out 5 community subs. Risky Biscuit 187, thank you for cheering 500 bits. Is this the VTuber who's been causing havoc at 2.25 Rangers? I don't even know what that is, but thank you. Tralaleo, tralala. And 95 Chevrolet Tahoe, thank you for the 93 bits. I'll always love you, Midas. I'll always love you, Knock! Oh, okay. It's not letting me look at Jefferson's name. What the fuck? I'm assuming it's Jefferson Spaghetti because it's cutting off your name. But thank you for the $100. Thank you. Gonna miss you, Midas. It's been real cool seeing you grow over the past couple of years. I wish you the best of luck while you're gone and wait for your triumphant return in December. I will look forward to seeing you again. Oh, it's been quite a few years. What the fuck? Why are you exploding? Look, Hellscaped. I can't help it. Okay, I can't help it. Drink fun. Glad I sticked around a bit more. Here's one for the cold. Here's one more cold one. Orlando Aguirre, thank you for the 5. The first sip of the night of the coconut rum is dedicated to you. Ah. Tommy Brooklyn, thank you for the 5. Can we get an OG Midas V-Roid model for this stream? I actually wanted to do that, but I use Warudo Pro, and Warudo Pro doesn't allow models without the Nilo Tune shader on. If it does, I haven't figured it out yet. The only one I can use with the sunflower backing setting has to be this model. I will try for the karaoke broadcast. Well, I guess it's not a broadcast. Karaoke stream to have the OG model for a little while. But the karaoke stream, which is the send-off goodbye, you're going to be getting basically no contact, no conversation back and forth from me. I won't be responding to Supas, or I will at the very beginning, but I'm going to be like locked in, so consider it like a karaoke pseudo-concert-y thing. And I'll be covering, well, improv covering all the songs that you guys have been asking me for, or try to cover them, in 1 hour. So, I will try to have the model ready for that. And that's kind of partially the reason why it's split in two. I was going to do everything as one big thing, but I'm like, nah, let's just do an hour there so it's all contained to one nice chunk. And that way, also, if the karaoke backing tracks don't play nice with YouTube, this important talking part doesn't get, like, taken out back and shot and deleted by the bots. First live stream, and you've signed up to be a Monsters official. Wait. Hold on. Oh, everything moved. First live stream I've seen, but I've watched several of your videos. You're quite entertaining and have some base takes. I like how down to earth you are in your videos. See you again in December. Hey, Dragoon Knight 7. Thank you for the 10. I'm excited to see you again in December. And hey, you have a backlog of over 400 fucking videos, including shorts. So you can be entertained. Unless, of course, you figure out what's happening to me. Then Snatcher, thank you for the €2. I should ship Midas and vinyl. Fascinating concept. Here's the thing. He is just literally me. He is Maldus. So you can't do it. It doesn't work. Have you ever seen me and Vinyl in the same room together at the same time? Exactly. Exactly. We can't be in the same room at the same time because our energies are like physically identical. So I step in and I vanish because he absorbs my power. And when I'm already in a room and he walks in, he vanishes because I absorb his power because we're the same person. It's kind of like a timeline kind of scenario. Andy Haunty, thank you for coming on in. And thank you for the 10. You've been here since the beginning of Midas, and I appreciate your presence all throughout the journey. You know how fascinating this journey was from the inside. Don't spend it all on one spin of the wheel, Midas. Or do. No one can stop you now. I'll bet it all on black. Just for you. Tommy Brooklyn, thank you for the 2-8. Granny, what is the cinnamon bun recipe? Okay. So, cinnamon buns. ASMR videos. Editing for that off collab. Like, these are all things that I have promised and I am working on actively, but it is taking a while because I am in the throes of preparing for my next mission. So, these are things that will be uploaded after I'm gone, but you are not getting any more new content that I haven't promised already. So, you're not getting anything new and organic. You're not getting any more broadcasts or live streams, but you will get all your rewards. Okay, and they're not like locked behind members or anything. They will happen when they need to, when they can. I was hoping to have them out last week, but I will have them out this week. Theoretically, and if I don't, they'll come sooner than later. Can you work on the lack of quality Rule 34? I mean, I have worked on the lack of quality Rule 34. I just don't draw Rule 34 Midas. Hello, Midas. This is the first time I've caught your stream. What will the next one be? December. At least on Midas. Done Browning Boss? Shut the fuck up, Captain Fox. Also, do you enjoy the oversized t-shirt? I love oversized t-shirts. The oversized t-shirts that I received as gifts at the meetup are staples. I got a fun Texan femboy cowboy kind of shirt, and I also got a white femboy shirt. There's a pattern here I'm sensing. Can't believe you signed up for to be Monster's official mascot. For real though, it's been a fun ride even though I'm fairly new. You and the Duders have been great. Best of luck on your endeavor, boss. Thank you for the 10, Vlad. And thank you for being here. Duders, I'm gonna be so real. Offkai really showed me how different you guys are from other VTuber fans. And I'm not saying this like, oh my god, I've got the best fans. No, I'm saying that you guys are fucking crazy. I'm saying that you're different though. Like, fundamentally. As a chunk. And it's not a bad thing. It's just fascinating to me that I saw this in real time. Like, it was genuinely very exciting. And I'll explain why you guys are different. And why I think that's actually a good thing for people moving forward. Adeline, also I'll keep sending a pic every so often for the next few days, and a cue that I don't know if I'll want you to answer here, so I'll send it on Discord. Fascinating. All right, well, if I can't answer it, I will. Thank you for the 5. Vinyl, hey. Thank you for the 5. It was nice to finally meet you. You looked good during Offkai, and you should be proud of the hard work you put in. I'm trying! Null, thank you for the 5. Screwing up my sleep schedule to be here, but hey, it's worth it to watch you perish for real. Nah, but good luck on your dream, dork. See you in like a semester. See you in 6 months! Unless you find me. Des, thank you for the 5. Glad I kept the JBL in the bag. Came in clutch for the meetup. Also, you promised me a zoomed-in tall-screen green Midas. I need all 3. I did... Oh my god. So, before the broadcast crashed earlier, I actually did have green Midas going. Hmm? Are you gonna miss feeling short, guys? The power of 3D is that you can be short. The tiny guy experience. Yeah. Didn't realize you were streaming on Twitch as well until now. Had to manually search your channel and everything, even though I was already following GG Twitch. Lamau Dragoon, 790. It's pretty peak. Knock, thank you for subbing. You're so silly. And Rias, thank you for resubbing. Ha, you silly. Yippee Midas. Yippee Rias. I will miss you, Midas. Have a nice break. Thank you, Shiny Evolution, and thank you for the 2. Yeah, no, the JBL. I'm glad that you brought the speaker because capping off the meetup with everyone singing How Can We Be Lovers was very early 2000s, end of a teenager flick film vibe. It was very silly. Hello there, Miss Gooner. How do you do tonight? A brother? Hey, Truck Freak, thanks for the 5. I'm doing okay. Now, the cramps are back. Okay, guys, we're taking a 5-minute recess. I will be right back. I swear. Okay, one spy swing. One spy swing. Okay, we're back. We are back. Yeah, no, I'm glad I ran to the bathroom. I think I'm sick. I think I'm very sick right now. I think I caught something from Offkai. I'm gonna be so real. I didn't catch COVID, but I caught something. I don't even know if it was at Offkai. But oh my god. Being sick mixed with nerves is not a good combination. Yeah, probably not the classiest way to end off being core of Midas for the time being, but you know, have we ever done anything standard? Have we ever done anything standard? Alright. Hopefully I didn't miss too much. Glad I was able to find you. Good luck in your future projects, Midas. Necro, what is there to say about you? What is there to say about you? First off, thank you for the 100 ARS, but more than like that, just thank you for being around. Thank you for clipping. Thank you for laughing at me with your edits over my horribly bizarre bullshit. Just, I don't know. Thank you for engaging, you know? It feels like I'm actually, you know, tangible to people. Like, something I said had, like, an effect on you. Like, it was interesting enough to matter. I don't know. I have a really bad habit of ego searching, so there are a few smaller Clipper channels, too, that have, you know, historically, like, you know, taken what I've done and put it up there, and every time it's just, like, it fascinates and it enchants me, and I just, like, it's touching. Like, I feel very humbled. Because I don't personally think I'm that interesting, but I say after a forced bathroom break. What can I say? Lord Garmadon, what do you mean objection? My sister got pregnant. Oh, congratulations, Octane. I hope it was either on purpose or at least wanted. Think you're cool? Oh, thank you, Octane. Vaughn, thank you for the 10. Long time super lurker. I wish you the best of luck. Hey, you know what? Super lurkers are the most powerful lurkers. I myself am a super lurker on many people's channels. There's nothing nicer than to unwind, you know? Because not everybody wants to openly engage with the TV. Not everybody wants to openly, you know, be responded to and have the responsibility of, like, holding a conversation. Sometimes they just want to exist at the party and enjoy the ambience. I know that feeling. And so I'm just very appreciative that you enjoyed being at my party. Fine. Go! Leave us behind! Take your antipsychotics and forget about us and become a say-so kawaii idol sensation. You think that's what's going on? Chat. What if I told you I was about to get a lot worse? Anyway. Wish you could super chat. This has been a lot of fun, but there's a lot of stolen memes from Discord. I mean, I'm just catching up on supers. I will talk to normal chat. I just gotta do them first, okay? Unless, of course, they decide to, like, never let me finish. But they're prio, but they're not the only thing. Try not to get arrested and keep the eugenics talk to a minimum. Axia Cattle, thank you for the 200 MX. No promises. No promises. I'm going to go to work now, and as such, I won't be able to listen to you for an hour. I will do my best to make good clips 3 times a week. If I don't catch you after this, have fun and don't let it overwhelm you. Snatcher, thank you for the thank you for the 110 euro. You are the lifeblood of this community. From the start, you've been just like, you've been there. You've been being creative. You've been taken good clips and you've been engaging, and I have nothing but immense appreciation for you, regardless of what you do or don't decide to do in the future. And I want to thank you for your participation in the Duder community and just being around and watching. Ola, thank you for the 119 euro. Feel like it's warranted that I actually support you at least once. You have. You showed up to the meetup. You spoke in my chat. You've commented on things. You've been in the Discord. I'd say that's pretty supportive. But monetary support is really fucking appreciated. It genuinely does so much. It keeps this operation going and it keeps it expanding. It's like why I can come back in December, really. Like I'm getting a dream model from Kame. I'm gonna be a Kame child. That actually is why I can promise you guys I can come back, because the money's already spent. And if I'm spending money on my dream model, I'm not gonna fucking shelf it, okay? It has to get used. So, once the model is done, I will be coming back, okay? Okay. Gino X 1987, thank you for the 2. Do you know who Ghost Politics is? I do not. I'll check them out. Tommy Brooklyn, thank you for the 2A. People forget, man, Midas uses a stool to reach a shelf. Shut the fuck up. Kill yourself. IKRG 0626. Thank you for the 1,600 yen. Yellow! My wonderful viewers from Japan. You are the representative of the wonderful viewers from Japan. And I am very excited to one day hear you play an instrument. Do you think you can get something done in 6 months? Because I would love to hear you play me something in 6 months. Through a video, of course. I need that Duder brass band. I love swing and brass band, and I'm just gonna, whoa! Great meeting you, Aussie looking fuck. The fuck do you mean, Aussie? Hey, congrats on your grad. Psych! I do want to apologize for bothering you all these times, and for all of us who do care. Do you want to be found? Yes. In short, yes. I want to be found by those who want to find me, if that makes sense. Like, there'll be curious people, but I expect, like, the content will be different. So there won't be, like, everybody who is interested entirely here will also like all that. But I have a feeling that most of you will like it. So I want the people who enjoy it to find it. Yes? Those who want to will. And if you can't, that's A-okay. If you share information amongst yourself, that is also okay. I have been allowed, contractually, to say some things and not others. I am allowed to straight up say, verbatim, I am allowed to say, I have gotten into a VTubing company. I cannot say which one, and I am allowed to drop subtle hints about things. Like red. I've been, like, dropping the color red everywhere. I've been bleeding that color everywhere. Like, I'm allowed to say that, right? Anything aside from that, I really can't say. But for those who look, the signs will be obvious. I'm actually allowed to be Midas at the same time as this other identity. But I have personally chosen to go on this hiatus. It is not contractual, because I want to focus really hard on doing a really good job for at least half a year there. So it's not contractual exclusivity. It is a personal decision, because I'm genuinely very excited and I want to do my absolute best. Cardiac U 3805, thank you for the $4.99. Hey Midas, wishing you the best in your new ventures and can't wait for what's to come. We'll be way to the backlog in the meantime. I almost understood what you said. But thank you. Corm, thank you for the 10. Duders, appreciate this nerd. Duders, flagellate this man. Z Maximus, thank you for the 5R. It's been real, boss. See you in December. How much for you to do a beer tier list for your comeback broadcast in December? Never. I hate beer. Beer is genuinely the worst alcohol, okay? I can't stand it. It has a horrible mouthfeel, horrible taste, horribly going down, and it doesn't digest properly. I hate it. It's like, it's yeast the drink. And get better alcohol. Get better taste in alcohol. That's why I like rum. Rum never fails me. Rum is good no matter what you do to it. I'll do a rum tier list. I can promise that, maybe, probably. But no, my little sister likes beer. I don't fucking understand her. I don't understand her in the slightest. Can you change the color to brown, Midas? Oh, shut up, Tommy Brooklyn. Thank you for the 2A, but shut the fuck up. Mimic Box, thank you for the 5. Any advice on how to deal with stress on not moving forward substantially like work or art? Feel like I'm falling behind despite all the BS. I feel like I'm failing despite all the BS in the US. I prefer cider. Yeah, no, cider's also good. Deal with stress and not moving forward substantially. I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm gonna be entirely frank because I also suffer from these issues, right? I'm also very chronically stressed. Up until 25 and a half, I wasn't moving forward at all. And I was in a collapsing world. I was in constant failure mode. I genuinely had to, like, wait it out, as well as purposely pushing forward and forcing myself to do things. Like, I had to force opportunities that might not work. It's not easy. Yes? But it's life, and you must live it. Don't let life live you. You have to live life. It's kind of like how there are people who eat to live and those who live to eat. Yes? Before you can live to eat, live to experience the finer things in life and the rewards, you have to eat to live. And sometimes to eat to live, you have to eat heinous, disgusting shit. You have to eat mold. You have to eat stale. You have to eat, like, rotten vegetables. But you must survive. Because if you don't survive, you can't make it to the cakes and the cookies. And life will have periods of ease, but you can never count on them, so you have to brute force them. And life can be very short and daunting. And unexpected. Earlier on in the broadcast, even, like, I said kind of glibly, but it has been a really rough 48 hours for me. Like, I actually pushed off this broadcast. It was supposed to be yesterday. But I lost a very good friend of mine yesterday. She had had a very hard life. She was directionless. She struggled with these same feelings and emotions. And she sometimes did very drastic things to herself, and it was really horrifying and sad, but she had finally found some things for her going forward in life, but she had spent so much of her life not actively pursuing and waiting. The moment she finally found a reason to do something, like, she died. She was like 27, 28, and she didn't wake up one day. And this is someone that supported me the very beginning of my VTubing journey. She commissioned my artwork. She was at my events. She was a big sweetie. But she let life live her instead of herself to live life. And then she finally figured it out at the end. And everything was taken. And I've been sitting with that for the past 24 hours, and it's been really, really hard. Her name was Asunya, and she was the life of the party, right? She was wonderful, and it reminds me again of just my own life. It reminds me of my community in a way, because a lot of us have tendencies that she had. We have feelings that she had. But she waited too long. And she just was wiped out. We can't wait for tomorrow to start living our life. Because even healthy people with nothing going on just wake up dead. And that could be any of us. I'm wondering how many of my 60,000 duders are dead right now. Straight up. Like, how many of you are around anymore? Like, I feel like most of you are alive, but like, how many people died in their sleep that I don't know about? How many people were like, okay, I'll do something tomorrow, and they had seizures and they didn't wake up? Who drunk themselves into a stupor and fell into the highway? I should have spent more time with her. But this has taught me something very valuable. And I'm not going to waste any more time in my life. Because if shit can happen to her, it happens to anyone. And it'll probably happen to me. It can happen to you. And I'm not going to take that chance. I want to leave minimal regrets behind. So, I don't know if that answered any of your question, but I think that you would take some value from the thing that I learned in the last 24 hours. 48. Okay? Let's see if we can catch up with some supers. Nolian Dracostella, bad time. Whoa, bad time. No, this is... We're doing a lightning round. We're doing every topic. Some of them are dark, some of them are not. But final broadcast for a long time, so we gotta catch everyone up, you know? We're gonna lurk to work on our art now. Yeah, you. All good. Rest in peace, Austin. Yeah, Para. Yeah. Yeah, DK. Yeah, Furnace. Let's see. Can I catch up? Goatworm, thank you for the 10. Goodbye for now. Are you off to trap all the squirrels needed for the next merch drop? No, that's what my sister's up to. When she's not in the fucking hospital because she fell asleep on the side of the highway. I'm so mad at her. I'm so mad at her for that. Of course she'd do that. She's fine, by the way. But they just dropped her off there. Prof Cake, thank you for the 5. Hey, congrats on your grad. Psych. Sorry for all the times I bothered. Is that the second time you put that down there? Darman, thank you for the 20. Wish I could have joined the Duder meetup, even though I'm basically a perma-lurker. Seems like it was a total vibe. I hope that if it happens next year, I'll be able to pull up and meet the other Duders. Oh, it was quite the vibe. Again, Duders are fundamentally, at their core, very different from other VTuber fans, I find. Inherently, strangely more willing to be physically active. Even, like, those who aren't typically active. And what I mean by this is that I went to, like, 2 other VTuber meetups. Like, IRL meetups. And they were very cordial, polite. But they were both... The VTuber was sitting in the middle, and everybody was in a circle around them with their eyes glazed over and their mouths open a little bit. And they were, once in a while, saying a question, but totally lifeless and very scary and zombie-like. And so I'm not gonna lie, when we had the Duder meetup on the last day, I was very much so... expecting that too, but I was delicately surprised to see everybody was like very energetic. The duders were standing up. They were talking to each other. They were meeting each other, you know, and they were talking to me, meeting me. Like, we were all kind of like a little crew. It wasn't a zombie circle, you know? And then it was like, oh, everybody, it's time for the Hot Ones challenge. And so we all got in a little clusterfuck. I was there in the middle, yes, but instead of like everybody staring like this, it was like cheering and whooping and hollering. And it was like me choking on like hot sauce. And then everybody else got hot wings and chicken, and they were all joining in on the party. We all sang music together. We took pictures. We said some heinous things. There was also improv arm wrestling. So every so often when people were getting a little bit bored, or when they just wanted to test their mettle against vinyl, they'd go into the corner and a crowd would surround them and they would start cheering as they were arm wrestling. Like, you guys were alive. It felt like a party. And while I was there to lead the party, it wasn't like a circle jerk. It was a community doing a fun community thing. And it was like, undoubtedly, everybody there was kind of nerd. You know, some of them were buffer than others because of the working out that they've been doing. But there was a sense of brotherhood, of kinship. You guys weren't there to ogle. You guys were there to have a good time. You know? And I'm very proud of you guys. I'm proud of every duder that showed up to that meetup. Even the ones that were a bit scared to participate in the activities. The ones that hung off on the side. Anyone who came showed extreme bravery coming to an offline meetup. And you made it fun. The frat community. You my little frat boys? You my little frat femboys? Fraught with frat femboys. The duder fraternity. Super Edging goes crazy / JK. Oh, shut up, Juan! Shut up, Juan, but thank you for the 20 MX. T-Man489, thank you for the 10. From bullying you to start a Discord to now, wishing you the best for your upcoming adventures. Thank you. Thank you. How do you do a heart? Can I do that with this tracking? Hey, Darkness! Hey, Wild. Wesson. You gave me an excuse to go out and really socialize for the first time since recovering from cancer. It's worth its weight in gold. You had cancer? You must have said this before, but I missed this. You had cancer? Can we get a tumor in chat? Chat, can we type, delete tumor in chat? That's great. That is, I am so proud of you, Weston. Holy fuck! That's awesome! Chat, delete this man's tumor. Pluff81, thank you for the 3, and thank you for the little dancing emote. Red hair cross, thank you for the 5. Okay, we're almost caught up on supers. We're almost caught up on supers. I can finally talk to the rest of you. Shame you couldn't get your vector. You could have been custom vector buddies with Kirsha. Always December. The Pandemonium. The Pandemonicon. Thank you for the 10. Surreal finding your channel just days before today when you're heading out for a time. Glad I found out when I did. Guess I'll binge past content to catch up on what this community is all about. I mean... This broadcast is a perfect example of everything you're gonna find. I'm gonna be totally honest. I recommend checking out Playing Postal. That was a good time. Any of the shorts. You could probably eat all of those in a sitting. Let Pixie stream from your channel. Damn, Tyler. Damn. I thought y'all wanted me to hit 100K, not lose it. Thank you for the 2. Praj, thank you for 1,000 snakes. Oh, and chat, get Midas to throw 100K. get Midas to 100k before she's back, and I'll throw together a little something for y'all. You shut the fuck up right now, Praj. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Those who are wondering why 100k is a funny number, it's because I half-heartedly said I will show half of one of my feet in a picture. I famously hate feet. Like, it physically repulses me to even look at my own feet and take my socks off. So I made that promise because I thought that was an impossible goal. And ever since I did, y'all won't shut up about it. Tsukumi Ayato, thank you for the... Oh, I have no idea what that is. I feel like that's... Is that a Greek letter? I don't know what denomination that is, but there is 129,000 of it, so I'm assuming that it's a good, solid, hearty number. Thank you kindly. Feels like I need to send a super chat for once. We appreciate your presence a lot, Midas. Good luck. Just found out super chat is available here now. Oh! Well, hey. Thank you. Xander Kane, thank you for 2. I'm excited to watch you spread your wings. If my arm would stop breaking for 5 minutes. Okay. I'll have that medallion ready for when you return. I hope you mean like a Midas medallion and not like a Chris Chan one, because I'd die. I already got like viciously sick last time I got near Chris Chan. I'm not doing that again. You only DM Chris Chan once. You only make that mistake once, guys. Hi, Midas. At work for now, but I wanted to ask if you talked about your time at Offkai before. Hope you had fun and hope to see you after your hiatus starts. Thank you for the broadcast. Nick somebody, thank you for the 10. I haven't talked about Offkai entirely yet, but I will go through everything once I get through these goddamn supers. Nubiolo, thank you for the 1,000 NOK. Great meeting you at Offkai. Best of luck on future projects. It was immaculate meeting you at Offkai. I wish I knew what these denominations were. It drives me insane a bit. Tank Pacer, thank you for the 5. Happy we get to see you get. I'm not going to Vialor! I'm not going to Vialor, okay? While that would be really funny, I'm not going to Vialor. I'm gonna miss you, boss, and I'll try to learn a new skill till you get back. Good luck, boss. Hell yeah. Discovered you last week, but your VODs came in handy on surviving work. Best of luck in your corpo stint. See you in December or earlier if I stumble upon you again. Hell yeah. Thank you for the 1,000 RSD. Someone. Again, half your usernames get cut off if they're after a certain character length. So if I say your name wrong, it's not intentional. Pepsi Picocalypse. Pepsi Picopolis. I mean, it's a cool looking name, but I can't say it. Thank you for the 5. Wish you well in the next step in your life. Hopefully I will be in the next step of my career in December too. Duders never die. Love you, Midas. Love you too. Am I caught up? Oh my god, did it just fucking refresh again? I hate all of you! All at once! Hold on, I'm gonna take a break to look at Twitch. I'll go to VLR, see y'all. Neko Yoro. Thank you for the raid. I hope your broadcast went excellently. No, I'm not going to VLR, but if you go to VLR, I will absolutely support you. Oh. Yeah, no. Neko Yoro, you haven't missed anything yet. I've been going through lots of supers. We had a bit of an emotional moment. A few of them. I nearly shat myself twice. So, yeah, anyway. Lord Helix, thank you for the 199. Michael Simmons, thank you for the 2. Don't spend more time, spend better time. Exactly. Don't hate me, Midas. I don't hate you. Why would I hate you? Midas, I'm gonna miss you. Alkavi. I'll be back. I'll be around. Don't miss me too much. I'm sorry. Are you me but a leaf and artistic and on HR? Okay, I guess we aren't actually that similar. Okay, Jackson Loper. Thank you for the 10. Hey, Midas, weird question. Do you have any notation for Spy Swing? I'd like to see if I can learn it on guitar for when you get back. D Dynamite. Thank you for the 5NZ. I have some, like, MIDI files from when I put shit together. I've been meaning to post it eventually. It's one of those things. So a lot of it was audio samples kind of cut and put in chunks over and over and repeated. Some of it was samples from brass bands, and then, like, it was overlaid. And some of it was actual notation via, like, MIDI. Like the piano area, like, piano was entirely MIDI. So there's no proper formatted sheet music for it because it's all kind of everywhere. But it is a project I want to do where I do properly, like, have formatted setup for Spy Swing and all the instrumentation. Until then, though, you're SOL and you gotta do it yourself. Unless you want the one part that goes like on the piano, because I got that, like, really easy. Love you, dude. You're unironically the soul trooper I watch nowadays, so I'll miss you. Can't wait for December. Wish you nothing but success with this new venture to be what you wished for. Scarlett, thank you for the 10. You're very sweet. And guys, Scarlett is a lovely VTuber too. You should check her out. Des, thank you for the 10. My 70 miles per hour hotel is losing cellular. I can't stick around. Know that you're a hell of a vibe, and I'm glad my algo graced me with your shorts all those months ago. I have been nothing but blessed to have you in my community, Des. You be safe. Big Boss, thank you for 5. Sorry for your loss. Yes, that did help, by the way. Working part-time to help create my dream webcomics. Hopefully get popular with sharing and luck. Taking that chance. Hey, I've got a Discord server. We got an area for art. Share them there. I'd love to see it because I will still be in the server active, like, existing, right? I'm not dying. Well, I'm not dying. I'm around. And I do talk to the community in the server pretty much daily. Like, come on, share it. Share it. Share it with the class. Share. Mods, drop the Discord link. Think we should welcome Hiatus back by going who in December? Confuse YouTuber for content. God damn, that would be cruel. Thank you, Sosuke, for the 10. Hipsta, thank you for the 1,000 ARS. This has been a wonderful time. I truly wish you all the best in your project. Seeing you this happy and passionate about it is honestly really heartwarming. And even if sounds corny, thank you for making me want to draw again. Wishing you all the best moving forward. The most important thing in the world about drawing, guys, isn't how good it is. It's that you did it. I have folders and folders and drawers of pieces of printer paper with the shittiest artwork in the world, but I loved every moment of drawing those pieces. I have, like, the most important ones vacuum sealed in, like, a rubber tub under my parents' house. Because drawing is memory. Even years removed from these drawings, I have almost muscle memory. I can pick up a drawing I made when I was, like, 11, and I see the pencil marks, and I remember the way it felt to hold the pencil, and I can trace the direction of the lines that I took to do those rudimentary sketches. It's like, oh, I remember I went in a loop here, and I had the eye there, and it's physical memory, you know? Like, it's a bookmark of your history. So don't stop. Enjoy it for all it's worth. Bet. Okay, 1. Thank you for the 50 MX. Yeah! L Tumor. Hell yeah, L Tumor, says Tim. All right, thank you for the 5. Fuck tumors. But also, like, you know, that's probably a fetish, actually. Like, tumor fucking. Not to be, like, tasteless on the last broadcast, but, like, if you think about it, like, that's probably, like, a fetish. Like, having a big-ass tumor and fucking that. I don't know. Not my cup of tea, personally, but I'm sure it exists. Bad with worms, but words... bad with worms? Well, aren't we all? Bad with words, but I have money. So take it! Also, delete tumor. Delete tumor. Thank you for the 500. Al Ikri Rela. And I'm sorry about the tumor fucking comment. Quick, everyone, more Supas, 24 hours stream. Shut up, T-Man! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Remove tumor. Remove tumor. Did I just get 5 more? Stop! Be honest, you're joining the Navy to land a femboy who looks good in white. Jackson, well, admirable. A Navy admiral wouldn't fall for me. Because, let's be real, femboys in the Navy typically are after the bears that are in the Navy, okay? Okay. But thank you for the 5. Midas True Medallion coming up. Jordan, please don't curse me with this. Meow. Well, meow, Daxon. Like, yeah. Like, yeah! Thank you for the 5. Ashlotl, thank you for 10. It was a fun ride, Midas. Wish you luck and I will miss the unhinged and relatable content. I mean, hey, there will be more where that comes from. Juan Carlios. Juan, thank you for the 100 MX. Wherever you go, I'll follow. That fucking song. That fucking song. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you like it's like at the fucking last night. Like it's the last night. That's a good song. As an occasional chatter who mostly works and has you on a second monitor while procrastinating his projects. Hey, that is a position of privilege. I will be comfortable in your monitor. Can we get one last thanks to Jar Jar for old time's sake? Yeah, S-Man. Can we get a thank you, Jar Jar, for the historical animal facts that he always gave the community in the early days? I miss him. He would comment on every single video, every single short, like a unique animal fact, and I think we kind of exhausted him with animal facts because we had over 400 videos. But GOAT, a legend of the community. Thank you, Jar Jar. Midas should do a Renai circulation cover when she reaches 100,000. Yes, yes. Razor X 135. Thank you for the 10. I'm gonna be so real with you. I've never actually tried singing Renai circulation before. Could be worth a shot. Discovered it recently, and I love the energy. Hey, well, I'm sorry that, like many others today, I'm leaving, and this is your first one. But thank you for the 10, PLN. Hi, Midas. Long time no see. I want to say you inspired me to try becoming a VTuber again myself, and I can't wait to see you again when you're back. Long live the Syndicate! The Syndicate will not expire while I'm gone. It shall evolve. But yes, Toaster, thank you for the 10. I will still be around for the Syndicast concert. The 3D models that are being made for it are... they're like 60% done. 50% done. We've got stages, we're mixing songs, it's gonna be great. So during hiatus, it'll probably be hosted on Bomi's channel, but I will be there, and I will be performing as Midas. Again, the hiatus is strictly like YouTube exclusive content, because I can't dedicate a lot of time to making new videos and making streams. But you will see me in collabs as Midas when I'm invited to be as such. You will see me in Syndicate events if the Syndicate requires me to be there. Okay? So... you will still get smatterings of this yellow beast, but you won't get this kind of content again until December. Hello, Midas. Been looking for a while, but thanks for your existence. Thank you for your existence. I hope these next 6 months are very enjoyable. Don't know what else to say, but thank you. Hey, Fire Spitter. Thank you for spitting fire, and thank you for the 10. You know, I think my hands are fucking up because my tracker is getting like nuclear hot. Let's see if this is a bit better. Move the camera a little bit. Do you guys like the sunflower field? It literally released today. Like, couldn't have happened at a better time. Oh, now my tracking is getting worse. What the? I'm using the Leap Motion today. I've got the big Rococo suit behind me. But with yesterday's events, I just didn't have time to set it up, I'm gonna be entirely honest. But that's okay, because there are gonna be plenty of opportunities for you to see me in that suit, of which you so generously helped me get. Midas, while you're out for the next 6 months, can you pick up some Doritos and a pack of sticks on your way back? For real though, thanks for being a chill person. I can't wait to see what comes next. Oh my god, the temperature in this room is rising and everything is crashing. Like, my PC is pitching a fit. It's okay, Granny, we love you. Oh, thank you, Tommy. But I just see yourself as a boxer fighting in the ring. First chat, your model's cute. Well, it's also last chat. Goodbye! No. But thank you, I designed it myself. Let's move to Twitch for a sec. Dynamanic, thank you for the 1,000 bits. For those who are gone but not forgot. Oh, God. In the sands of time, everyone will eventually be forgotten. But that's why it's even more important when we are here to perpetuate their memory. Because it doesn't last. But if it lasts with those who matter, with those who felt their love and appreciated them, then they exist for just a little bit longer, you know? I love that before Hiatus streaming the most stereotypically on brand Midas could possibly— Shut up, Darman! Okay, Smart Tart, speaking of cigarettes, when I was at the airport coming back from Offkai, no fucking joke, there was a cigarette store. It sold cigarettes and chocolate at the airport, at LAX. It was just a cigarette and chocolate store. It had like 7 different kinds of cigarettes in cartons. Very fancy. And it had chocolate on the other side. And it's just like, what the fuck? Who asked for the cigarette chocolate store? Like, I found where all your dads went. Sad Midas died of explosive diarrhea. Shut the fuck up, AGS. Thank you for the 50 PLN. But hopefully, we can rebuild her. But for real, it's inspiring to see you achieve your dream despite the curveballs life throws at you. If I, of all people, can do things, if I, of all people, can do this, after years of failure, you're capable of anything. Okay? It was only after embracing insanity that life opened up to me. I did everything right. I did everything perfect all the way through. All the way. I did nothing wrong. But only after I started doing things wrong on purpose did opportunities happen. Only after I embraced some sort of mania and I organically let myself just do whatever the fuck. That is when life started opening doors for me. And it took me 26 fucking years to learn that. Okay? So even if it's not who you are at your core at the moment, try it. Because even if it doesn't do anything for you, you're going to have a lot more fun. You're going to enjoy your life just a little bit more. Okay? Guess I'll probably see you sooner than December, assuming I can find you and manage the time. A. Jefferson, fingers crossed. Thank you for the 20. I have faith that you guys can find me, but if you can't, then no harm, no foul. I will be busy, but you will not be forgotten. Because how the fuck could I forget you guys? Stop breaking! T-Man, thank you for the 2. Sunflowers are facing the wrong way. Oh, shut up. Finally, we're on the last super! Oh, the Gulk. Thank you for 20. It's been fun watching your journey, and it's always been a wild ride to see where things have gone. Looking forward to see what madness you'll be able to kick up next. Fuck yeah. I have a certain set of skills. I will find you. Alright, finally, poor live chat can actually talk with me, because I'm caught up with Supas. Totally gonna find you organically and not gonna find you in the Discord. Someone's gonna leak. Oh, shush. Or was it? Shut up, 1. Thank you for the 50. Midas, what you're saying right now is something I'm learning now. Opening that mania I already know exists. I don't think it's fair to say I'm breaking out of self, but what you said resonates is all. Hey. Again, there's a time and a place to be normal, a time and a place to be careful, but that can't be your whole life. I genuinely thought my whole life was the time and place to be careful. But this meant that I never did anything in high school. I never met people, never went out, did experiences, never went to arcades, never did drugs, had sex, anything. 0 life experiences. And so now I'm having all of my elementary school, teenage year experiences now, my formative year experiences, in my mid to late 20s. I'm not making mistakes, but I'm making conscious decisions to let myself get in trouble sometimes. And it's strange. But I think I'm happier this way. I said, stand and deliver, or the devil, he may take ya. Yeah, dead meat! Said a ring-a-ma-doo-ma-ba-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. It's whiskey in the jar. Whiskey in the jar cover. Sometimes the expressiveness of your 3D model surprises me. It's intentional. I have a very specific thing I request of any model, and if I make it myself, I also implement this. But I need my tracking to be very, reactive. I have very expressive face. My hands move a lot in real life. Everything I do is very similar to how I am in real life. Those who met me at Offkai can attest to me being a little bit over-the-top cartoonish looking in how I move and talk. Those who have seen me in VC on webcam can attest to I move like this in real life. So when I get things done for my models, I always request, hey, everything has to be linked to my eyebrow movement. I have to have hyper flexibility in my jaw, and I need my pupils to be attached to my eyebrows. So when I move and when I talk, also my pupils need to have way past the normal range of movement so that when I look around, I'm actually looking around. So it's those little quality of life details as well. Mouth X, I can go side to side. Tongue, If I don't have really good tracking, it doesn't matter how good the model looks, because that's why the V-Roid was so enticing for a lot of you, because even though it looked like shit, I made sure it had really good tracking. And so it was just as expressive as this one. Albeit this one just looks nicer stylistically, you know? Nugget dish should be real. Oh, yes, I concur. I second that motion. But yeah. Like any live 2D models I have, if I raise my eyebrows, it's able to do that. One way you'll always be able to tell it's me is if my pupils shrink constantly. If I look manic at all times. That is intentional, that is stylistic. If you're having trouble finding me, look for the freak. What happened with the dude that followed you? Did you use the stick like I told you? Oh, Meth Wizard, don't even get me started. I had a dedicated community member who came to every stream. He donated sometimes. He was relatively friendly, but he was very parasocial. He was overly ambitious with his romantic approaches when I was uncomfortable with it. And I always tried to play it off casually as a joke. But he did multiple things that eventually led to me having to have him removed from the community. And at the Duder meetup at Offkai, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. He is more than welcome to watch my content, but I can't, for his mental security and my personal safety, really allow him to engage anymore. which sucks because I don't like doing that. But in February, he hit my business email, which you should never do, by the way, with a love letter. Only use business emails for business. I swear to fucking God. Some of you bozos are using that as like a personal dumping ground. I get it. I get that you want to reach out to me personally. You want to have those conversations, but the business email is not the avenue to do it. And if you can't reach me any other way, then you just can't say it. I'm sorry. Though, publicly on Discord, I'm literally there. You can literally talk to me in the community Discord. Okay? If you want to say it to me, you're going to have to say it there. And if you really want to talk to me privately, you can ask a mod for permission to DM me. Aside from that, don't fuck with my business email, right? But yeah, this person cut themselves and they wrote me a love letter in blood in February. And I felt really bad for them. Because they misunderstood why I liked blood in the first place. And they took it to a big extreme. I said blood is romantic, but I meant it in like a gothic romantic way because I studied organic artwork and blood art at university. I wrote a whole paper on it, right? Blood is romantic post-mortem in how it can be preserved and whatnot. This guy, he took it as, oh, if I cut myself right now, that is the sign of ultimate affection. And it was upsetting. Mods shut it down at that time. And I was like, okay, maybe this guy can get some help. He would try to DM me on Discord with nudes. Well, not nudes, but with lewds, femboy lewds. And it was like, okay, you didn't ask permission from mods to contact me this way. You literally broke straight up a rule, and it's uncomfortable. I am just going to ignore it because hopefully maybe you will get the message. Then at the meetup, I was constantly seeing him at Offkai. I'm hoping he wasn't stalking me, but I genuinely saw him everywhere. Every time I went to an event, every time I was walking around, I would run into him constantly, and I'm genuinely hoping that was a coincidence. I think it could have been, because there's no way he could have been stalking me like that, because I had my eyes up, but I always saw him, and it kind of scared me. And then at the meetup, he tried to give me a thumb drive full of nudes that he took. He was giving gifts, and that was a gift again that broke like my gifting rules, but thankfully, a wonderful, very dedicated duder. I didn't realize that it was nudes, but this duder saw it, and he grabbed it, and he held it up above his head, and he was like, hey guys, why don't we play some baseball? And at the duder meetup, y'all started beating the nude flash drive with a stick, and that was really fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize what it was, so at the time I thought, oh, you guys are just being a little bit mean. Then I look in the Discord, and the guy is freaking out because we destroyed his nudes that he was trying to give me, and it was like, you what? Anyway, Vinyl, thank you for protecting me from that. Really my strongest duder. Holy fucking shit. No, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. It was like, no more. We gave you every chance under the sun to do better. You missed all the warning signs. We have to shut you down. We have to boot you from the community. And honestly, I was planning on keeping the story down, but I think this is a really good learning opportunity for those who are feeling really parasocial in my community right now. Like, absurdly parasocial, right? I get that there are some people that might harbor romantic inclinations. Some of you are really fucking obvious. I don't care. Nobody can help how they feel, okay? And I'm not gonna punish you for existing. Even if it's silly. You just need to know that I have every right to make fun of you because I'm not going to sample a dating pool out of my crowd. That's a gross abuse of power. And that's just not what I'm looking for in my life at the moment. But if you're respectful, do whatever you want. You know? But this guy was not respectful. He crossed a lot of boundaries and lines. And I do still ultimately feel really bad about it, you know? Because he probably was, like, doing his best. Anyway. Are those Discord pings I'm hearing? Yes. Let me turn my phone off. Yeah. Anyway, so that was the Duder meetup. Hello, Midas in chat. I've only ever been a casual viewer, but like the comment vibes and commentary give. Hope we can see you around sometime in the future. Mm-hmm. I feel bad for him. He seemed like he needed help. I think he does. And I think if one day he can prove that he has found peace within himself and he has moved past the self-destructive tendencies that I'm genuinely trying to work with you fucking guys to break out of, you know? He is welcome to integrate back into the community. But I'm not here to make you guys worse. I want you guys to get better. Because you guys made me better. I mean, I have issues, right? Whatever. But I was in one of the worst places in my life. I don't want to drag you into a worse place. Because you pulled me out of it. If this place can't be a place where you are pulled out of the worst, like, bad places in your life, then this isn't where you need to be. If this place is actively making you worse, I want you out of here. Because nobody deserves that. We don't talk about the ice bottle incident. Look! Take care of yourselves, you know? Looks like the playlist ended. There we go. What's your favorite car to drive while you drink? A Lincoln Town car. Next question. Hi, Midas. I'm finishing on something I want to show you. Hope you'll like it when you see it. It's nothing weird, I promise. I look forward to seeing it, Ethos. Who do I ask for an unbanned from Discord? Asking for a friend. Vast Stillub? You would have to ask the mods. Anybody that is an active mod. Dog Sweaters Monthly, thank you for the 200 bits. I will miss you, Problematic Yellow Matoi Ryuku. Godspeed. Oh, you. Aries Man 1, thank you for the 100 bits. I hope what you're pursuing right now is as fulfilling as you dream. Sorry to hear about the loss as well. You made them sound like a good person. Good luck. I don't need to make them sound like anything. Asuna was a delight. And it's not much, but she did have a Twitch, and there's a few VODs up there. I think it would be really nice if you guys checked out her stuff. Midas, how do I slay at karaoke? With a knife. Para, can you drop her Twitch? Like, I know it's a moot point, but, like, I think it would be nice for people to see pieces of her, you know? She was a very silly cat. One of my regrets I have about Offkai is that I rolled up to the Duder meetup right as a photo was happening and just walked past it instead of trying to engage. This is me resolving to not be awkward, self-conscious, weird ass like that again. Hey, Stemphy! It's always hard to come when it's in the middle of something. Not an issue. It's unfortunate I never got to say hi. I was the blonde bitch. So if you were seeing a blonde bitch, that was probably me. I don't have a triple stomach though, okay? That was one bad photo. That was one! Wait, I wasn't here for a little bit. What happened to who? Enough of that. Enough of that. Do you see yourself as a boxer? In the ring? Would it be interesting to see fan art of it? What do you think? Oh, that would fuck. I would love to see myself as a boxer in the ring. I don't think that I could physically pull it off yet, but I love the concept. Go for it. Wait, you don't? Minus 10 sexy points. Shut up, Logan. Quadruple then. Shut the fuck up. I want to have nice, strong, sturdy tomboy abs. I want to drop a cup size, and I want to get some good abs. But Midas at peak form in real life would be a C cup boob and nice sturdy core, and my arms would be like nice and rock solid. Right now I'm like a fucking double D cup, and I'm kind of soft everywhere. I'm not like, I've lost a lot of size, but I want to be strong now. Honestly, peak form, I would be flat. Though I don't think that's possible without surgeries. And invasive surgeries are not my jam at this point in my life. Nice sturdy core, Midas Lamau. Hey, Vinyl. You got this, thank you. So Homer Simpson, shut the fuck up, Charles. Oh my god, you're so pretty. Midas, I thought you were graduating. What the deck? Yeah, Necro. Yeah. Hi, Raiders. Last broadcast. Wait, yeah. Good job. Fuck yeah! Would love. Okay, so it's not like a full graduation. What's going on? It's a hiatus. I wish you guys would read the pinned comments. It is a partial hiatus because I am going to go join a VTuber company. Yeah. I will be back here in 6 months with a new model and everything. But I'm dedicating some time solo to this new chapter of my life. And yes, I'm allowed to say that out loud. Like, literally, I'm not saying anything that has been disallowed. Everything I'm saying has been pre-approved. Like, I'm not breaking rules here. Where I'm going, they have a very specific, unique approach to how they want to try things out. And part of that is they are allowing people to dual wield. They're allowing me to dual wield. But out of respect for their vision, I kind of want to really, really, really tamp down for 6 months and do a good job. Right? You don't need a new model, you need therapy. Oh, Eustace. It's the same thing. But yes, Necro, I saw you at Offkai, and you saw me at your meet and greet. I went to Necronaval's. Necronaval. I'm just calling you Necro. Well, no, you like to be Crony. I'll call you Crony. Can we get hints? I can give you some hints, but I can't say outright, I'm going here. I am this character. I can be like, oh, what a gamble this is gonna be. I like the color red. I can say those two things, right? But I can't say anything else. Anyway, Crony, your meet and greet was great. I'm very proud of you. And I'm sorry I didn't get the picture of the fan art I saw in Artist Alley. I immediately had to run into my fan meet and greet. Or something. I don't even remember. I just had to run. No, Artist Alley was like closing in 10 minutes is what it was. Anyway. It was like a really cute little mini print that somebody drew of you. If I can find the artist online, I'll link you to it. But like, I was so excited. I love red and gambling. Okay, Rias. I'm gonna post to find it. Oh my god. Thank you for telling me though, Midas. I hope you find it because I know that when I found like one piece of fan merch in the vendor hall and I lost my shit. Like I lost my shit. It was like a little acrylic keychain with like little boots. It was great. It was great. I bought one and I gifted it to Umi. And then I was gonna go back and buy another one for myself, but you guys, they sold out. You guys bought them all, so I didn't get to buy one again for myself. To be honest, my wife says I need therapy too. You know what? You guys should go to therapy together. Make it a bonding activity. Go for ice cream afterwards. Just please read the contract. I don't want you to be screwed like other VTubers. I have had a year to prepare. Like, no. I'm not worried. Like, you guys don't need to worry about me. I'll be okay. Midas, one day I hope we get the chance to meet you and Pixie and Bomi. You guys are great VTubers. Keep up the good work. Good luck in the hiatus. We love you, boss. Thank you, Omikea. Alright, let's see if I can catch up with Supas. Oh, and there's lots to catch up with again. Ah! Hope your new job pays the big bucks from success. Hey, you know what? If it doesn't, that's also okay. Here's the thing. I say this like not as a meme, not as a hint, but it's always a gamble. Always very risky to join a VTuber company. Doesn't matter if it's a big one, if it's a small one, if it's a medium one. You are never guaranteed success unless it is like the biggest of the big. And even then, it's not the same experience. You're very restricted, taxes are difficult. It's not going to be an easy 6 months. Straight up, because I'm gonna be brand new again. I'm starting from zero again. However, I'm willing to put myself through that. Because I genuinely think that I have something good and interesting to offer to the world. And I finally have been given the chance I've been wanting for years. Do you think you'll reveal it after you join? As long as they don't force you to pay for the model. Oh, no, no. I have been treated very nicely. Like, when I say that this is an opportunity of a lifetime, it may not be evident right away, but genuinely behind the scenes, it is so much more than I could have ever imagined. More than I could have ever hoped. You know? Like, I have been treated with so much respect. I have been given so much help. I have met so many nice, talented, professional people. Like, I am not getting the standard experience. Straight up. Like, I sound like I'm glazing them because I'm being paid to. I'm not. Like, I am not sucking this off. If I fail, it is not because of them. It will be due to my own lack of personal drive and success. And I'm not going to do that. I will make this work because they have trusted me with this. And so I will earn that trust. I will repay them back tenfold the hope that they've put in me. Anyway. But Midas, what if my real self is hunting and eating people? Okay, Sosuke, thank you for the 5. Don't... Well, okay, if you hunt and eat people, and that's how you fulfill yourself, I'm excited to see you in a documentary in the future. So will you still be unhinged in Discord then? Oh yeah, absolutely. Psych, you thought you were done with supers. Would send this on Twitch. Psych, you thought you were done with supers. Would send this on Twitch, but you don't get the Streamlabs dono link. Oh, thank you for the 5, Darman. I have to pass that now, but happy you caught the stream. You're gonna do great. Thank you, Crony! Just taking a deep breath. I feel like it's come full circle now because Midas existed as a vent account from VTuber agency audition fails, and now we're here. Rah! Yeah, Rarius! Rah! You deserve his all. You've been working so hard for these years, and now it's finally paying off. I couldn't be more proud of you. Para, you're very silly. I appreciate you. Wish all the best for you. Thank you, Dark Louisa. Why does this broadcast keep increasing my RAM? All the heat from my PC is going through your screen. Huh. Wait, why are we paying the boss? Shouldn't the boss be paying us? Come over here, you. Actually, I'm gonna drink some of that liquor I poured earlier. Thank you, TBH, for the 20! He thought his love letter was serious business. Oh, Star Phoenix, don't even get me started. Wowzers. Use this for a drink to forget the guy who couldn't take a hint. Another one! Thank you, Hallroth. Thank you for the fire. Good luck on your training arc as another VTuber for the next few months. Hope you come back with a new transformation and crazy new abilities and an emotional arc. You guys have been watching my emotional arc and my abilities in real time. Thank you, Sozin, and thank you for the 10. Bye, Midas. Thanks for advice and inspiration. Do my best. Fuck yeah! You'll do your best. And if you don't, it's on you. Because you control your destiny, even when other people are holding your leash. Because you can choose to let them hold the leash, or you can bite their hand. Biting the hand, you might get your leash tugged, or you might get slapped. But you can still choose to bite the hand. And maybe if you bite the hand, they'll let go. More of a clip enjoyer, but each is a flashbang of, wow, at least I'm not that bad! Oh, no! Or, wow, literally me, Ryan Gosling moment. You can't be Ryan Gosling. I'm Ryan Gosling. Go away. And then I laugh and lay in bed, staring at the ceiling for 2 hours while I think about the life milestone thing again. I'm pushing through. I'm reaching different milestones. But am I always going to be envious of those who have what I don't? Yes. I'm going to be so honest. Come here. The day that I have sex for the first time, I'm going to be the most annoying bitch on the internet. I swear to God. Like, I know it's like a basic human thing, but like, I'm probably going to pay a prostitute. I'm not even going to lie. I'll be like, guys, I did it. I got a prostitute. I slightly kidding here. You can't get prostitutes out here. Anyway. This is so fucking stupid. Nah, I'm too much of a coward. A gigolo. Wait, what? I thought Pixie fixed that. I'm gonna strangle her. She has all those funny sex jokes and all that, but genuinely, no. I did not go to the Offkai orgy. I did hear that that happened, and I'm terrified. Or you should just wait for a husband or someone you actually love. We've had this conversation before. I will never not be happy that I found you by accident with a crowbar video. Hell yeah. Don't lay with the Quebecois. It's not worth it. Anyway. Yeah, no, we've had this conversation before, but for the sake of myself and for others, I remain emotionally, physically detached. Like, wait for a husband, then I will genuinely just as might as well take a vow of celibacy. Um, Not because I hate men. I hate men and I'll never marry them. It's more like, again, we've had this conversation, but I don't want to be responsible for emotionally damaging a person. I have seen too much of that in my life. I have seen too many traumatized men with horrible wives. And I'm terrified of being a horrible wife. That is like one of my biggest fears, right? Mm-mm. I can see abusive tendencies within myself, and I know that if I was around someone long enough, that I have the capability for that to come out. Not to be like, kitten, there's two wolves inside of me. I let the beast out. No, but like, genuinely, like, I'm diagnosed borderline personality. I hate that this is being brought up on the last broadcast, but I'm diagnosed basically to be the bad guy, you know? And why would I subject somebody to that when I can circumvent that and make it easy for everyone? So no, I'm not going to wait for marriage to have sex. I'm either just not ever going to have it, or I'll have to be strategic with figuring out how it happens if I ever want to experience it, you know? And that is just going to have to be how my life goes. Do you think one day I'll ever get a lover? I don't know if it's possible. But if I ever looks max, like, I'm halfway there, but if I ever reach peak physical form, maybe it's possible. You know? LMAO's gonna compliment her on being good with her boundaries, but then the two wolves, kitten, it's the third alarm, and you still haven't woken up. It's noon. Daddy's angry. Just date someone in the military that they're used to being abused in some fashion. Now that's cruel. That's cruel. Just get a desperate guy with no boundaries. No, the idea of that makes me sick. I don't want to take advantage of people. Vulnerable people need help. They don't need abuse. Like, come on now. I get that it's a meme. But just because you're traumatized doesn't mean that you don't deserve good things in your life. I think every man out there deserves either to be cared for by somebody that earnestly loves them and is capable of taking care of them, or at the very least understands their self-worth and value, such that they can sustain themselves and the people they care about in their own lives. Nobody needs to be defined by romance, but if you want romance to define you, you need to be very selective. Women are highly selective with who they pick, and men also need to be the same. And not in like a vapid kind of, oh, who's the sexiest kind of way, but in a who is the most emotionally and physically compatible with me kind of way. Okay? If you take anything away from your time with me, you need to advocate for yourself. Because even if somebody says that they will till they're blue in the face, nobody will advocate for yourself more than yourself. Okay? To all my wonderful, fascinating, disenfranchised duders out there. If you're not careful, you're going to be 6 months pregnant with twins. You're going to have a deadbeat wife who smokes and drinks all day, and she's gonna beat the shit out of you, and you're gonna impreg give birth to these babies, and then she's gonna take the house, and then she's gonna take the kids. True, exactly, Squaffles. You know what I'm talking about. Midas, you don't even know how much you needed to hear that right now. Agent JFM, You're right, I don't. But it's a good reminder for everyone. And here's the thing, for the women in the audience as well. Like, straight up, this is cross-compatible advice. There are traumatized women out there. Abused women, scared women, women who don't know what to do with their lives. Or maybe there's women out there that are like me, who are having severe identity crises, who are mentally disabled, who have mental disorders, that are terrified to live life because they feel like they are the harbinger of chaos and destruction, and that everything is single-handedly their fault or somehow becomes their fault. You need to treat yourself kindly. Nothing will fix itself if you let it ferment. And the world isn't against you. At least not in the way that you think it is. You will always come up against adversaries. But how you handle it personally and what you allow through your filter will dictate the person that you become. And nobody is ever too old to change. Even if they're hard, kind of set in their ways because their brain's already formed, you are still capable of change for the better. The only time where you cannot fix your life is when you have died. Okay? Screw it, join a polygamy and multiply a potential shit show. Mr. Canada, I have a story about a polygamous couple. When I used to work in a bakery, there was like a 38-year-old woman who tried to get me to join her polycule, and it made me so fucking uncomfortable because I was like just 17, no, just like 18, just 18. And she and her husband had a polycule with a 17-year-old, and they wanted me to join. So, of course, I was like, no, thank you. I'm not comfortable with that. That's not what I'm really into. And then she's like, oh, okay, will you at least buy my MLM sex toys? Will you buy my MLM sex toys and my MLM makeup? And it's just like, please, get the fuck away from me, you disgusting creature! You disgusting millennial whore! Anyway. Wait, what? Hi, Gumi! Nothing wrong with proper polygamists, you know? If you have the mental capacity to handle more than one person at a time, you're a stronger individual than most. Just, you know, I'm not gonna participate in that. And if you offer that and you're a freak, you deserve to die. Especially if you're a millennial. They just can't join a cult like they used to. Shake my head. Polygamy is gross. I don't think it's gross. I don't think it's gross. I think it's strange, but I don't hate it on the basis of the idea. I think it's not cross-compatible with a lot of religions, understandably. And so, there is a disgust there. But it is functionally, physically identical to people that just sleep around in having multiple partners, you know? So what is the functional difference between a polygamist and somebody who gets drunk and fucks around at parties? Physically, only a little bit. Emotionally, a hell of a lot different. Right? And I'm not going to speak for polygamists, and I'm not going to support them. I'm just going to denounce the kind that personally I don't interfere with, right? But if they can make it work and not abuse children and not, you know, ruin people's lives, I don't give a shit. It's kind of like how theoretically communism works in some communities and some companies. I mean companies, some countries. If you find a way to make the system work, you shouldn't be punished for it. However, if you are part of a vast majority where you fuck around and find out, then you had all the warning signs, you know? Just figure out what you need to do to make your life work. Midas, will Twinktus ever be a thing? Yeah. Like, I have 2 forms of male Midas. Like, a Dilftus and a Twinktus. Thanks for jump scaring me Offkai day 1. Wish I could have spent more time at your meetup. Looking forward to your Corpo debut. Thank you, Maticus. It was kind of funny because Vinyl and a bunch of other duders, they were already dripped to the 9s on day 1 in duder year, and I was like, oh fuck, should I let them see me? Should I let them know? And I was like, no, I can't let it go. But I couldn't fucking help myself, okay? Vinyl was right fucking there, and I was like, I gotta. And so I snuck up behind him, and he was talking to people, and I don't think he recognized me at first. So I stood right beside him, and he turned and he looked at me, and he was like, huh? Like, straight up, he was confused, and he looked like a little disoriented, like he didn't understand why a stranger was there. And then I started to talk, and his eyes kind of like broken dishes went wide, like he the shit was scared out of him. It was pretty good. It was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth the security breach. I was wearing a red suit. Yeah! Like, I only get to do that once, and so I had to, you know? I'm gonna say, my mother really fucking hates the shoes that I made for, like, duder merch, like the yellow, black, and yellow ones. I think they're great. So when I told her that people were wearing them at the meetup, she didn't believe me. So I covertly took a picture of everyone. It's gonna sound bad. I took a picture of everyone's feet, like at an angle, when y'all weren't looking, and I sent it to my mother. And I'm like, look, they're wearing my shoes. I've got my own basketball team. Also, final, my mother thinks that your drip is immaculate. Straight up, she's just like, who's this handsome fellow right there? To which I went, he's my strongest duder. He's the strongest duder in the community. He protected me from the hard drive full of nudes. Straight up, that whole, like, community meetup was, orchestrated by you. It couldn't have happened the way it did without you, man. Like, that was fun. Your thoughts on chubby individuals. They're nice. They're sweet. They're great. They can be very attractive. However, if you're chubby and you have a lot of acne, you lose some points in my mind. I know that you can't really help it, but that's like my gut instinct, because I know that when I'm chubby and I have acne, I feel really physically gross, and I feel like I look gross. So I also project that insecurity onto chubby, heavy acne individuals. So it's like you can have one or the other, but if you have both, it's like, oh, no, I don't want to be you because I know you. What's your thoughts on working out? Do it. Do it. It's good for you. Chubby equals cool, fat equals get out. No, not necessarily. Again, like, there's, like, levels of severity for everything, and some people can't help their position in life. If you are actively trying to better yourself, like, let's say you are super morbidly obese. Let's say you are 600 pounds. You can still be gorgeous, but you are dying. You are hurt. You need help. And if you are 600 pounds, but you are actively cutting your diet, you are trying your hardest, and it is painful, but you are doing your best, that is admirable, and that is sexy. That is beautiful. Yes? But, and if you're taking care, hygiene is the biggest fucking thing for me, okay? Size is relative. because people change size all through their life. But if you purposely don't wash your fucking ass, if you don't clean your face, if you don't like scrape off your acne, if you don't keep yourself clean, if you don't take care of your appearance, it doesn't matter how buff, skinny, thin, tall, short you are, you're disgusting and I hate you and I hope you die. Okay? Oh, but I'm in a depression of 7 weeks. I understand. I've been there. I've been at a point in my life where I didn't brush my teeth for 6 fucking months. Okay? That is why I'm an advocate for it. I never want to be like that again. And I can't stand when other people are like that. I'm not like a clean freak, but basic maintenance is everything. Okay? You don't even have to go all Patrick Bateman and have a 12-step like routine, okay? Like, just treat yourself like you're worth being around, and people will be around you. But if you treat yourself like you are not worth being around, like, oh, well, why would I have a shower today? Why would I brush my hair? Why would I do the makeup? Why would I style myself? Nobody is going to talk to me today anyway. Nobody is going to bother to look at me today anyway. Then that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And you deserve what you get. The effort put in equals the output. It doesn't start that way. It is a perpetually building cycle. But you meet more people and you do more things when you treat yourself like somebody worth talking to. Okay? Thoughts on the Magnus Archives? Beautiful piece of media. Love them. I love like the podcast kind of radio show style, audio show things. I love Magnus Archives. I loved Welcome to Night Vale. I was the most massive Cecil Palmer fan. Also, you get less sick being clean. Okay, that's like a mixed bag. Like, yes, you get less sick for cleanliness preventable issues. But sometimes some people are just like naturally really pathetic with their immune system. Have you ever seen her play Saint the Princess? I think I watched Bomi play it. You need to start the circle you want. Exactly. Got a favorite bit of media you're looking forward to coming out? No, I think. I really haven't been excited about media since the Artemis Fowl movie dropped, which sounds stupid because that was years ago, but since then it's never been like, oh, I can't wait for this movie to come out, because it's like, that was the movie I was waiting for 11 years, you know? Midas would have been the one to piss in the ball pit at DashCon. Fuck you! Happy to catch your stream. I thought about skipping, glad I didn't. Hey. Kuka, Dova. It's been wonderful having you. And I'm glitching out again. Wonderful having you here. Jeffrey Epstein, thank you for the vibe. Say this before broadcast is over. Would you be alright with me sending a friend request on Discord? I can't promise that I will talk to you frequently, but I give you specifically permission to message me. I keep friend requests properly to kind of like a business kind of thing, or somebody that I've talked to for a while, but because we share a server, you should theoretically be able to send me a DM. I have something that I actually want to say to you about the meetup because of something that happened there, so you particular can message me. Bazinga, Bazongo Penguin, thank you for the 2. Thanks for jump scare. Oh yeah, there we go. Ashalotl, thank you for the 10. Tomorrow I have an intake for trauma specialist. I'm hoping to get answers as to what the heck is wrong with my brain and hopefully overcome and heal. I'm proud of you. It's not an easy thing to do. Especially since, like, people love to pump people full of medicine and bullshit and blame, you know? But regardless of what is or isn't wrong with you, you can take the next step now. And the first day of the rest of your life starts tomorrow. Okay? Jekyll and Hyde type shit. Fuck yeah, Tommy Brooklyn. I love Jekyll and Hyde. I just want to say congratulations and I wish you the best in your new adventure. Thank you, Typical Jaguar, and thank you for the 5. Xander, thank you for the 5. As someone whose life has been one disaster after another, it's been great watching you claw your way forward to a brighter future. Hey. Seeing you at the meetup and that very moving speech. And I did see the hard copy that you sent me. It was very, like, it did hit home. It was very personal. It was very sweet. And I'm happy to see you taking steps in your own life. All of you. I'm glad to see all of you who are trying, you know? But specifically, I've been watching Xander in the community taking those really, really hard first steps. And you looked very fucking snazzy that day, I will say. Hey. We're all gonna make it. But we can only make it if we try. And if you don't try, by the time you figure it out, it might be too late. Blood Puma, thank you for the 10. See y'all back here in December. Midas, I wish the best for you. I'll continue to lurk Discord with the occasional Metal Gear Solid morning gifts and watch everyone enjoy themselves. I love this community. You guys, in the Midas Discord server, feel free to keep actively, like, doing Midas stuff, doing Syndicate stuff, because the Syndicate girls will still be streaming, and that will still be their main Discord server. So, Bomi and Pixie stuff, go live, enjoy it, share clips, do whatever you like. Host movie nights even. We need to see more of those, you know? For the longest time, there was like a weekly Nicolas Cage movie night that happened in the server. I loved it. That shit was so tight. What are your opinion on the Amazing Digital Circus and other indie animated projects? I actually typically enjoyed them. I actually watched the Amazing... Sorry. The alcohol is catching up to my words. I actually watched the latest episode of the Amazing Digital Circus this morning. And I hate to sound like a Twitter dum-dum, TikTok dipshit, Tumblr dumb fuck. But I loved it. Like, I'm sorry. Am I 12? Maybe. But I really like Amazing Digital Circus. Mods, on YouTube and Twitch, can we get the Discord server link again? What kind of alcohol are you drinking? My favorite, coconut water and rum. Wonder if there will ever be another member in the syndicate. Oh, hush you, LMG, you cheeky motherfucker. Bomi, Pixie, and LMG. LMG did join very recently. We got him fully rigged model and everything. We're just waiting to have a big celebration to, like, inoculate him in. Gotta figure out how to have that party for you, bud. Isn't that just Malibu? Yes and no. Malibu's like coconut milk. This is carbonated coconut water. Light machine gun. Hell yeah, darkness! What's up? What about Murder Drones? I have not watched Murder Drones, personally. LM Girl, David Lamau. Never leave these eyes. 45, remember the day. Lights up, 45. Carbonated coconut water is a thing. It's like, oh, it's divine. It's immaculate, even. Will Wood, Neil Cicerega, or Oigo Boingo? Will Wood, yes. Neil Cicerega, yes. Oingo Boingo, I've never heard of them. What did you think of Jax's outfit that episode? Oh, it was peak. It was peak. I love the maid outfit. Fit him very well. I feel like the model art style and the rendering in Amazing Digital Circus really like upped in quality this particular episode. It was kind of crazy. I was looking at it and it's just like, wait, this is like way more polished. This is beautiful. Anyway. Last sub for a while. Thank you, Dennett. I'll be seeing you in December, I hope. Dark Louisa, thank you for the sub. And Kaching, thank you for the sub with Prime. Psychic Refugee, 41 minutes ago, asks, Hi, Midas. Thank you for the 100 bits. Are you going to AX again? I went to AX last year. Was I Midas last year? At AX? Yes, I was. I will not be going to AX this year because I am going to be very, very busy with my new obligations. I will be going to another con in the fall, but it will not be as Midas. I don't know, I kind of don't want this broadcast to end, you know? But it's been 2 hours. I'm getting tired. This really will be the last time for a little while that you're able to talk to me like this, you know? Talk to Midas. I'll miss her. No, you won't, Evan! No, you won't! I'm glad that you missed my earlier conversation, though. I don't think you would have been able to handle it. I don't know, it's scary. Change is always scary. But it's exhilarating. It's hard. This is a hard-earned position that I'm getting into. But all the same. I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm gonna miss you, Des. I'm gonna miss you, Hipster Hobbit. I'm gonna miss you, like, Ranticore audios. I'm gonna miss Froton. I'm gonna miss Daxon. I'm gonna miss AGS. I'm gonna miss so many of you guys. Dynamite, I'm gonna miss you. Juan. You're the only one. Lol. Like, Dennett. I'll miss you. Dog Sweaters Monthly, I will miss you. Feral Reaper, your artwork is gorgeous. I'm gonna miss you. Contra Malka, I'll miss you. LMG, I'm not gonna miss you. I hope you die. I'd say every one in your names if I could. Meth Wizard, I'll almost miss you. Not gone yet. Next Wednesday, I have the waiting room set up. It will not be a conversation. It's going to be a send-off. It will be a karaoke. I'm going to try and do all the songs that you guys have been asking me to do. It's kind of silly, but I thought, what better way, right? And it'll be like the day after Canada Day, so I'm going to be really tired from like stuff, so I don't think I'd be a very good conversationalist. This is the end for now. Hi, hello, Asu, little sister. Hi, okay, so, Asuna, oh my god, I forgot that I made you a mod, Asuna. So, that's the account that belonged to Asuna. Asuna's little sister. is currently using her socials now. Oh, it hurts seeing that username. Oh, awesome. And I'll miss you guys. I'll miss you guys a lot. 07s. No more Midas. New Midas. Okay? And I'll keep you guys updated on the comings and goings. You will see me in collabs. You will see me in projects. You're just not gonna see any more broadcasts until December. Okay? See you on the send-off. And I'll see you around. I hope some of you find me. And if you don't, then that's your skill issue and you only have yourself to blame because I've been so obvious. Let me just make sure that I haven't missed any more supers. Mr. Granny, love you platonically. Thank you, Tommy. And thank you for the 2A. Alright, I think I'm caught up there. See you in VL. Oh, shut the fuck up, Randigo. Damn, I just followed yesterday. Welp, have a good time. Oh, okay, go away. Thank you for following. You have a wealth of YouTube videos to catch up on. Is there anyone live right now that we can hit? I mean, Neo is live right now on VRC. On Twitch we can hit her. Good luck with your reconstructive surgery. Lamau! Alright, on Twitch I've sent you guys with a raid. And as is tradition, I'll get rid of you guys first and I'll say a final goodbye to YouTube. So, fuck you specifically, my Twitch chatters. It's been a slice. Chat, I've lurked the streamer for only 2 months. She's already leaving like my father. Well, that... Well, you know what? Unlike your father, I'll be back with the milk in December. Oh, Ultra. We're just ending. Sorry. Ultra, literally, we're ending now. We're raiding into someone. You missed it. Adios, Midas, till I see you. You'll see me. Bye, Twitch. Alright, YouTube. See you on the other side. See you on the other side, Vinyl. Remember when the streams counted up instead of counting down? Yeah, I remember. See you guys on the final karaoke. And I wish you guys good luck. See you later, Duder. You're gonna carry that weight. Oh, you fucking know it. Thank you for the 100 ARS. It's been real reporting in December. Don't forget me, but if you do, I'll try and make sure that there's something worth finding again. Okay? I'm not worried. Everybody is where they need to be when they are. And so if you don't come back in December, no hard feelings. Because you were appreciated for when you were here. But for those who come back, know that it will be exhilarating. You can tag me on Twitter and stuff and show me whatever. Join that Discord. And good night.